Hey guys! iPod One Reviewer here with another podcast for you all. Between Gamers is live in effect. This is episode 12, if I'm not mistaken. And we have our usual panel of awesomeness here. Awesomeness. So we will allow everyone to introduce themselves and say whatever they want to say in reference to their channels, what they've been doing, whatever the case may be, and we will go from there. As you see, I am wearing my one-up shirt. The one and only one-up shirt I will ever own. So that's another video at another time. So yeah, we're going to start from my left and go with Trent. What it do, Trent?
What's up? I'm Trent from the Trent Network on YouTube.
That's it.
See, short, sweet, and to the point. That's Trent.
That's Trent.
Next, we have Miss Meek of MeekMeekGaming.
What up? This is Meek from MeekMeekGaming, aka Basic Geek on all consoles.
Awesome, girl. I love your hair. It's so pretty curly. Next, we have the queen that needs no introduction, but we give her one anyway. Miss K. What is up, Miss K?
What's up, everybody? It's your girl, Miss K, aka 219 Gary IND. Hashtag Soldiers at Game. Hashtag Gamers in Arms. Hashtag Between Gamers Podcast. Let's get it popping.
There you go. Next, we have Mr. Will from the Will of Gaming. What's up, Will?
Hey everybody, I am Will from the Will of Gaming. I haven't been doing anything recently, but I'm mentally preparing myself for E3. That's what I'm doing.
Yes.
So I need to mentally prepare. Actually, no, I do have a video. I did a video of the Amiibo Wave 4 hunt, and I have to do a part 2, which is going to star Lynn and Jason, JC Grooves, and anybody who was in the Amiibo hunt. And Miss K, since you were part of the Amiibo hunt too, so I just want to know everybody's hunting stories and how horrific it was.
Yeah, right? Okay, next we have the man with the master plan. Dr. Doom is in his ass. What's up, Dr. Doom?
It's your boy, Dr. Doom, a.k.a. the Grim Reaper, asking, not telling you guys to check my page out, because I only got a couple of people that comment and watching my videos. That takes a lot of work and time from my day. So I'm asking you guys to check me out. That's your boy, Dr. Doom, a.k.a. the Grim Reaper.
There you go.
He said,
and last but not least, we have Mr. Dirty with the blue hair. What up, Dirty?
Dirty.
What's up, YouTube? This your boy Dirty, and we back doing this podcast, and I'm loving Splatoon.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, we know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Check, yeah, we know.
But that is the topic that I wanted to bring up is Splatoon that I would like to discuss with you all, whether you played it or not. I don't know. I know, Mika, you need to get on the ball, girl. Get it together so you get that Wii U so you can get on there and start beasting with us, okay?
That's it. She working on it.
Splatoon is the bomb. I'm going to tell you this. Splatoon is the most played game by me this year.
Wow.
That may or may not be a huge statement, but for me, it is.
That is a huge statement.
Yes,
it is.
It is the most played game that I have played this year, and I play every day. I might not play consistently for hours and hours on end, but I'm now level 16. I've got over 100,000 in my bank account.
You're better than I am.
Which is not much. Considering that, I'm constantly buying gear and trying to, get myself situated so I could get Dirty's ass who want to sit here and troll people at the spawn point, but we won't go there.
Go ahead, Dirty.
But the game is really fun. I find, for me personally, playing with friends, it becomes more of a competition.
Yeah.
Playing with anybody else, it's like, all right, I'm
Right.
here, I'm with my team, and we gonna do the best we can. But playing with friends, to
Right.
me, it seems more of a competitive. It has more of a competitive aspect to me. So it's like more emotional because I
Hmm.
cuss everybody out. This is probably why they do
Mario
not
Kart
have
Voice
2.
chat.
voice chat.
Yep.
They
Mhm.
don't
Right.
need, because Will and Trent will tell you how many times I've said the B word while playing
Wow.
Wow.
Splatoon. They don't need voice chat. They go, mm-mm, bye.
Not if Lynn is on playing.
We just have to put her on mute then or something.
I say, I mean,
So I want to get you guys take on Splatoon, whether or not you like it, if you have not played it, whether or not you plan on buying it. Because in my opinion, no matter what people say, they could call it a kiddie game all they want to. Until you actually physically play that game, you will not know how it feels to play the game. Because to me, I could watch all the videos in the world. Initially, I was like, okay, whatever. I'm gonna still get it, but it is what it is. But once I actually started playing the game, I was like totally taken aback and mesmerized. I'm like, all right, this is it. I'm good. This is gonna be my game that I go to every single day, and it has been thus far the game that I at least one match a day. But sometimes I get on there and I'm playing, and next thing you know, it's 12, 1 o'clock in the morning. It's like, dude, I gotta go to bed. I gotta get up and go to work. So it is very, very fun for me. So I want to get you guys' opinion as well. Trent, I know you just got the game, and we all played too. So you know, I want to hear what you think as well.
Oh, um, I definitely agree with you. Just what you just said about the time thing. Like I wasn't planning to play that long, and then it went a little longer because I played the story part and I liked it. I really like the
Yeah.
story more than the multiplayer, which I thought I
Well,
are you
we
gonna
would
buy
have
it?
played longer had it not been for the communication errors.
Yeah, I know, and I would have gladly played too.
This surprises even me because I know Trent. I know Trent, and when he like, I didn't think he was gonna like Splatoon that much. So that like blows my mind that Trent thinks that much of highly of Splatoon.
Yeah,
That like
I
blows
asked
my
him if he
mind.
was gonna buy it. He
And
said
same
he
thing with
would.
you, Lynn. Same thing with you. You don't like when you play a game, you play it for like a little bit, maybe a couple matches, and then you move on to the next game. But like to hear you still say that you're playing Splatoon and that you're at level 16 and I'm only like at level 6, I mean,
Yeah.
that's a
Exactly.
I just broke level 16 today. I recorded the
Wow.
match where I broke to level 16. I
Great.
leveled
mm,
up.
Mm,
So that's actually going to be up on my channel today.
All
good.
right.
Good
okay.
deal.
All right.
Well, my input on Splatoon, I'm hoping to have the Wii U by Christmas. So y'all
Hey,
have to be a little
yeah.
patient with me.
That's
But
fine.
that'll be one of the first games I get is Splatoon with the Wii U. So I've been seeing a lot of reviews and trailers on Splatoon. So yeah, I'll be on there.
It's gonna be
Good.
a way better game by the time you actually play it
Shoot,
because
yeah.
there's gonna be more
Mm-hmm.
maps, there's gonna be more weapons, there's gonna be so
Mhm.
much. So by the time you get it, it's gonna be a whole different experience than when we all started playing it.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
So you're gonna love it though. You're gonna
Well, I'll
love
be
it.
asking a lot of questions because it's been since '89 or no, I'm sorry, since '98.
Dang.
Last Nintendo I played was the 64. So
Okay.
yeah.
Nice.
Oh, trust me, it's gonna be so easy to pick up. It's gonna be so easy. I don't even think you're gonna have any questions. It's gonna
All
be
right.
quick to
Mhm.
the point.
All right.
Mika,
Well,
had you looked at it?
of course I've been looking at Splatoon. All I see on Facebook, current Splatoon. Current today, everybody in Splatoon. If you ain't chasing Amiibos, you on Splatoon. I don't know if y'all take a break or anything, but hopefully I will have a Wii U by Christmas myself. So I'm
Awesome.
That's great.
That's really
I
good.
hope so.
Maybe Black
Dirty?
Friday will have a good sale.
Oh yeah, you
well,
know
I'm
it.
thinking come E3, they're gonna lower the price of that Wii
They
U.
better.
We better.
Oh,
Yeah.
man.
hmm All I'm waiting on.
They
That's
want
it.
sales. They better drop that price.
That's it.
They'll make it up in software.
Yeah,
Mhm.
Yeah.
go ahead and drop it to like $1.99. Call it a day.
Oh yeah, heck yeah.
Yeah.
I might buy a second one for that shit.
No, I
Speaking
ain't
of
doing that.
E3, I hate to get off a topic, but speaking of E3, this is one of the topics I wanted to bring up in discussion about Microsoft taking control over Silent Hill IP for billions of dollars. I don't know if that's a rumor or if
I
that's
think it's
true.
a rumor. It's been confirmed as a
Yeah.
rumor. Microsoft said that that wasn't true.
Yeah.
They said,
Okay.
yeah, they said that that wasn't true. That it was a rumor that was spun by somebody, and then it just like it made it on a Twitter page or something,
Right.
and then they literally just kind of it just turned out to be fake.
How do you find that information out?
Well, Microsoft later on put on their Twitter that they said that no, the rumors aren't true. We did not buy Silent Hill.
Okay.
So they usually the way that you confirm it is Twitter. So
Okay.
if you see news and if you see it actually coming from the source
Right.
from Twitter, then you know you'll know.
Okay. That's what I do then. Okay.
Yeah.
But
But
that was one of my topics I wanted to talk about.
I mean, it would be cool. I mean, it'll make it like it'll make an exclusive for Microsoft, a reason for more people to buy an Xbox, you know, because Silent Hill is a big series. But since
Right.
Kojima is no longer behind it, a
Right.
lot of people are like kind of turned off by the idea because Kojima was what made Silent Hill so great, like his
Right.
vision. And you know, now that he doesn't no longer work for that, unless if they hire him because they're buying the rights of Silent Hill and then they hire Kojima to do it,
hmm
then yeah. But I don't know.
Silent Hill was one of my biggest games I used to play back in the days. So to see that topic, I had to look into it. So that's one
Yeah.
of my things. So
All right, Dirty or Miss K, what do you guys think about Splatoon? Splat what?
Flat.
Tune? Splat
Splatoon.
what?
Splat you.
I love it.
Splatoon is a fun-filled game. It really is a fun-filled game. It's like eating a Lay's potato chip. You can't just play one match.
What is it? Y'all still talking about Splatoon?
You know we didn't get the input of Miss K or Dirty.
Yeah, it's a fun-filled game. I like it.
So-
I can't wait for them to add more maps and
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
weapons and stuff like that. And just
Oh, they're gonna announce that at E3 too.
I'm pretty sure they will.
I just can't wait till they add private matches so you can just immediately
yeah.
private match your friends. So you
Exactly.
don't have to wait to join their game.
Mhm.
Yeah,
That's true.
right?
Yeah.
I foresee it being a big since it's a brand new IP, they're gonna go all out. I think with this particular game and
They already have been.
oh yeah, it's the
Look,
money.
there's-
There's money to be made. Look at the Amiibos you can get. I mean, come on now.
I know.
Yeah, come on.
There's
now.
another thing they're gonna announce at E3, some more damn Amiibos for y'all to sit out there and chase.
You know it.
I ain't
That's
chasing
gonna-
Jack. If
that's
I
gonna-
can't get it online or
Yeah, if I can't get it online,
hop on it on the store, in
Yeah.
the
If
store,
I happen to come across them, I'll get them. If not,
Since y'all play Splatoon, is it
Mhm.
sort of kind of like Sunshine, Mario Sunshine?
Sort of. It gives the
Sort of.
feeling of. It sort of gives the feeling. It's okay. Somebody did like the perfect 3 games that infused and make Splatoon. They said it's
Mhm.
Mario Sunshine meets Team Fortress meets what was the third one? There was another game. Some sort of.
Sunset, not the Sunset Overdrive.
No,
You
not
think
Sunset Overdrive. It was something else. It was like an older game. I
Mm.
forgot. But they mixed those games together and they said this is Splatoon, and that's
Wow.
literally what it is. The game, like the single player, is no Mario Sunshine. I mean, as far as shooting water and stuff like that, and you're shooting ink, that's there. But the thing is that with Mario Sunshine, it's like the opposite. It's like you're making things dirty instead of clean. See, dirty, ding ding.
See, dirty.
But seriously, it's so much fun. I wish that the single player was a little bit more fleshed out. It's a very simplistic, like single player. It seems like it's very short, but the multiplayer is where it's at. But I hope the rumor is true that they're adding Delfino Plaza from Super Mario Sunshine as a map. Like, can you imagine playing on a Mario Sunshine map on Splatoon? Like, oh my god, that is
That'd
crazy.
be awesome. Mhm.
And I'm just like, oh my god. How would you guys feel if they added other characters in Splatoon, like for example Mario from Mario Sunshine, and he has the flood backpack? How would
No.
you feel? You wouldn't?
No.
No, you wouldn't want that because
No.
that
I
would
don't
ruin
care
it.
if he's
Because how would
in.
Mario do the squid thing? That's the thing.
No.
Yeah, that's true.
And
I
have,
don't
No.
know.
No.
I think Mario need to retire sometime. Let the new kids and grandkids come in and try to, make they march.
All right, Dirty. Let's see. Let's hear your input.
I'm actually enjoying it. And I have not touched the campaign, and I'm more reverse. I usually like when I get like shooters, anything like that. I'm always playing the campaign first. Then I go to multiplayer and play that. But I have not touched the campaign, so I mean I'm having fun with the multiplayer. Just picking up everything. You know what I'm saying? Catching them rollers. Think they doing something like. Get out of here.
oh, Lynn is mad. Lynn is
Ain't
mad.
gonna be so
I'm
many
mute you right now. She's
Okay.
Oh my God. See,
dirty right now.
I mean with me
We
though,
don't sell this
I never
in
thought
Splatoon, okay?
Yeah, we are.
Splatoon.
Selling it in Splatoon.
I mean, honestly, with me, I feel like I love the game. I love it, and it gives me a very Nickelodeon vibe,
Yeah.
with the
Mhm,
green paint and the orange and stuff like that. So it's like, it is so fun. It is such a unique idea, and it blows my mind away that this game was created, and it's just like. That just shows like how unique ideas need. Like I just wish more games like with those type of abstract ideas that don't really make sense, but it works. That's what games should be. And then like they should take a break from being so serious and it being like the Call of Duties and stuff like that. Like Splatoon is a breath of fresh air. Or like with Forza, you got Mario Kart to counteract it. It's kind of like a parody, but it works and it just comes across as more fun to play. It's more like Mario Kart, in my opinion, is the fastest racing game I've ever played. It's so chaotic and stuff like that. So I just feel like, and then when it comes to fighting games, Smash Brothers, it's like it's the funnest fighting game out of all of them. It's like it's weird. I mean, that's just my opinion, but it's just I don't know. It's like Nintendo can always parody another game and they could just make it work and make it really really fun. So.
Well, the physics look good too. Like the way the ink splats and stuff, it looks really good.
And the sound
it's
really
so
good.
pretty and vivid.
Mm-hmm.
The colors are so vibrant. I like it.
Yeah.
Like one detail that I'm pretty sure not a lot of people notice, but one of my favorite things is that when you hear the music in the game throughout the whole entire match, when you go underwater, it muffles.
It does.
And that is so freaking cool. Just the fact that much detail is in it, and the fact that multiplayer has its little issues, but like as far as it's seamless. I've never had really any issues with the Splatoon multiplayer as much as I played it. And if there was lag, it only lasted for like a second, but it didn't affect like me dying or being killed or killing somebody. I'm like, wow. And this was a day one thing, and it was crazy. It was crazy. It's so seamless. It's so quick. It's like to the point. And what I like about it is that it's not focused on the kills that you get. It's more focused on the territory that you're there. And I love it.
That's something people need to understand. That is something people need to understand. That is a rant video if there ever was one. You do not play Splatoon like you play Call of Duty. It is not about kills, even though kills may help you to a certain extent. And spreading your ink, it's about spreading your ink. It's about covering as much ground as you possibly can. It's not about kills. People need to get that straight. This is not Call of Duty. Stop playing it like it's Call of Duty and stop camping. Dirty.
Quit camping, boy.
He ain't camping. He's strategically moving.
Is that what you call it?
Yeah, that's what we call it. Because I don't get up on me in a heartbeat. I don't care. Shoot, they ain't gonna sneak up on me. I've been.
What you say, Dirty? You got me sneaky moving though.
Say it, Dirty. Dirty snuck up on me and splatted me. I don't know what.
Yes, you gotta watch him.
I know.
I'm playing, you know what I'm saying, and I'm inking up everything and going over the opposite team's ink. What I do is I take a glance down at my gamepad, and who's ever got a big lead ahead of me, I press on them and automatically go straight to them and that's how I get to the spawn point, and I'm eating up everything. So when I
Now
see
you gonna
you,
tell your
Gotcha.
secrets? Keep that to
you
yourself.
I mean, that's
Now
what
we know.
Now
that's
you're
what
telling
you
on
see
yourself.
anyway. You see that anyway.
Yeah, that's what a lot. Yeah, he's not
You
the only one
pay
that does that.
attention.
You wait till I get on there. You do that to me. I got something for you. Some Dr. Doom.
I tell you.
Mm-mm. I mean,
Uh,
my strategy varies. I like to change. One thing that I really wish that they fixed in Splatoon, like the number one thing that I want them to fix, is that you don't have to quit the game to change your weapon.
oh my God,
Right.
yes,
That
right?
bothers me. I want to be
Right.
able to just switch my weapon if I'm not
What if
feeling
I'm
this.
Yeah,
on a streak? You
that's
know, then
it.
I
You don't
gotta
want to.
wake
Yeah.
Yeah,
up the streak to go out and change my weapons.
Mhm.
it's like, yeah, so I'm not really happy about. That's the only thing that I hope that they fix. But they are adding tournaments like they do with Mario Kart,
Mhm.
and I believe it happens in August.
Ooh,
So now
that
you
Yeah.
sounds
can do
good.
you can do between gamers podcast. We can do a Gamers Nation tournament, and literally
Mhm,
it will be insane. And by the end of the
mhm.
month, it's because like Splatoon has this thing that starts, I think, actually this month, where it's
With the
dogs
cats and
where they have
dogs.
questions, the cats versus dog thing, and at the end,
Mhm. I be
whatever team wins.
cats.
So I'm gonna be Team Cat because I have cats. So
Yay, Will. I have
yeah.
both, but I'm gonna start out with cats.
So yeah, and then whoever wins at the end of the month, like whatever faction you went with, gets a special item at the end of the month, and that's such a cool
Oh,
idea. And they do that every month, and they
Right.
have certain events, and every DLC that's gonna be in this game is free.
mhm.
It's good, even though the game is technically not finished. It's a pretty fun game for not being finished. So I'd say that's fantastic.
Yep.
Okay, so we need yeah, we need okay. Next topic? Whoever want to bring up, whatever it is you want to discuss.
Fallout 4 was a trailer for Fallout 4 was released today, and it's basically everything what everybody expected. It's set in Boston, and they already have a box art for it, but they didn't show any really gameplay. But the game footage that you saw was in-game footage. It's not like CGI, which I applaud them for that. They didn't really show anything. It didn't actually show any actual like gameplay of like somebody shooting something or going into a thing. But you do see a lot of like what the past looked like, what the current, what the present looks like, and it just kept going back and forth, flashing back. And there was a dog, and it was really cool. But other than that, not a lot of information. But just know that it's the apocalypse and it's set in Boston.
Okay.
That's pretty much it. And I don't know, there was something about the 1950s, but there was robots in it, so it's like an alternate 1950s thing.
Okay.
But that's as far as I know about Fallout 4. More at E3.
Yep. More at E3.
More at E3. I'm just looking for some news.
But speaking of y'all Splatoon, it is predicted that they will be having an update going live in August. That's going to bring y'all 4 players to team up and battle other teams. You're going to have the ability to create private 8-player matches, new items, and another ranked battle mode and Rainmaker.
Okay.
And they're also going to be adding new stages, weapons, and ranked battle mode called Tower Control. Because apparently everybody liked the game. They got good reception of the game, but most of the complaints were not having enough content.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
That was a.
Yeah.
Everybody was saying that it gets old fast because there's only 2 modes to play with.
Yeah. What did they switch out the maps? What, every 4?
Every 4 hours,
Hours?
they switch the
Yeah.
maps every 4 hours, and it's always the same like 5 maps. Now then they added a surprise map during the secret thing, and they added a new weapon, which is the Zapper from the original Nintendo, which is really cool. I haven't got to play on the new map yet because of the stupid 4-hour change rule.
I know.
So I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't even know what it is, but it looks pretty cool. But I feel like a lot of these maps are catered to snipers. Do you guys
I think so.
notice
I
that?
kind of because it's close quarters.
Yeah,
From what I can see, close corners.
But there's
I mean,
a lot
I
of
like
high
that.
ground. Like a lot of
It
these.
is.
Yeah.
So I was
There's a
like,
lot of high ground, and it like really bothers me because a lot of people that we play are like people from Japan because it's the #1 game in Japan.
yeah.
And the thing is that you see a lot of Japanese people, they use snipers. I'm like, oh my god, they're just as bad as us in the States when it
No.
comes to Call of Duty. I'm like,
This is their Call of Duty.
they're just as bad. I'm like, oh my god.
So,
But it's so fun. Even if you lose, it's hysterically fun. I
yeah, you
love
don't
it.
get mad if you lose. You just go to the next match. It's addictive.
There you go.
And,
Yeah.
you just keep going because I'll play like 10 matches. Like, damn, what time is it? It's crazy, but it's fun.
Oh, Miss K, we know how it goes. Me
Oh
and you
yeah,
have been through
you
that.
know, yes. We go for hours and hours upon
Yes, we
hours
will.
of playing.
Y'all still talking about Splatoon?
You know it.
We need to move forward from Splatoon.
One thing I want them to correct the because I got some error codes I didn't like. And
Oh, yeah.
I mean, in the course of the game that I've been playing, it only got like 2 error codes, but it was right in the middle of a match and we were winning. I was like,
Oh yeah, that made me
yeah,
mad too.
what was that last night that happened? I got a little
Yeah.
mad. I was like, wait a minute now, I don't know, me and Lynn, we
doing
were boxing with each other,
good.
like,
We were doing really good. I'm like,
yeah, we
oh,
were beasting. I was like, did somebody just
They
stopped?
probably
I was like, oh my
they turned off their Wii U's because that's the only way you can quit the match. It's
Really?
not like you can hit plus and then just like quit match.
Oh my
No,
God, that's
they
Yeah.
probably just got mad and just turned off their console.
yeah, that's
yeah,
messed up.
because I noticed that too. Dirty. That one game we won with between y'all. Y'all only had 2 people on y'all team. It was you and Miss K, your friend. What's her name? Honey something.
Yeah, honey girl. Yeah.
It was Dirty and Honey Girl, and then we was on the team. They was like 4 against 2. I'm like, well, where everybody at? We done inked
Right.
that thing. It was only 2 of them.
Dang.
Coupon has
What
joined
was
the
up,
podcast.
Coupon?
She drove herself from the
Coupon.
Amiibos and she was able to make it in through the podcast. I'm so
Oh
proud of you.
nah, she probably mad. How'd it go with getting, what is it, Robin or Lucina, one of them?
Somebody she was supposed to
Robin,
get.
it was Robin that she's
Robin?
looking for. No, but I think
Did you
she's.
find her?
I talked to her. And she's okay now. She got like a friend hooked her up.
Good.
Oh.
Yeah, so yeah.
Thank God for friends, I tell you.
I know,
yeah.
especially
That's-
having friends on the internet. Like I'm like,
True
oh my god.
friends at that.
Yeah, true
Yeah.
friends, you're right.
There you go.
I'm still
Right.
hoping that somebody
Somebody
comes
that go
across
through
that.
everything with you.
Yeah.
I hate to change the subject, but so what do y'all think about? They're saying that Zelda is not going to make an appearance at E3.
I'm okay with it. I'd
I
rather
knew
go
it, but I have
That's okay.
I have all faith in Nintendo. All faith in Nintendo.
Coupon, you is not driving down the street.
Oh my God, we don't advocate this.
Get
Come on.
off
Girl, get off the phone.
Get off that phone driving. I
Oh
ain't
my
playing with you.
God.
I'm around the corner from the house.
Oh my
Hold
goodness. Please be careful. Please be careful,
Yeah,
honey.
be careful. Don't be doing
Watch out
that,
for that.
Robin.
Watch out for that Amiibo in the road.
Wait, she might be in the
Nah, watch out for them trees.
Coupon is dedicated. Look at that.
Yeah,
dedication.
right there. That is true friendship.
All I see is all smiles. She just good.
Just around the corner from the house.
Well, don't hit the corner. Just,
Don't run into the house. What do you do?
No, I'm a few miles away from the house.
Oh my God. Okay.
Carl just acting stupid.
Just be
I'm fine.
careful. Be careful.
I mean,
Keep your eyes
that's
on
why-
the road.
Yeah, I'm cool. What
Okay.
y'all
Watch for stray dogs.
We talking
Oh,
about
Coupon! I did not know that you had Splatoon. Coupon she was already at level 12. I'm like, what the hell?
she snuck and got it.
Coupon
Yeah.
is in love
Coupon,
with
you get here and play with Coupon.
You never know.
Yo, I need to get on it. I need to get on it.
Yes, Will, you do.
Yes,
What's
we
going
do.
on?
busy playing
We're
single
like
player.
we've been playing other stuff. I mean, hell, I ain't been
Yeah,
around
like
in
I've
5
been
days,
trying
so.
to play The Witcher, and then I found out that there's a glitch on there that I don't gain any experience, so I got to restart it all over again when they come out with the patch next week.
Oh my
Up, see,
God.
I ain't played it yet. Woohoo!
Good, because the thing is like I'm like, why the hell am I not gaining any levels? It's like I'm gaining like 15 experience for a mission, and I'm supposed to be like at level 6 doing level 6 or 7 missions, and I'm only at level 3. How is this possible? And I done like 8 missions, 12 missions. I'm like,
That's
what
crazy. All that time
Guys.
not getting.
Yeah,
I think this is getting old.
it's getting very old.
All these broken games
Broken
needed
games day
patches.
one.
Yeah,
I
it's
agree.
messed up.
Like,
It's
oh, I've been
terrible.
waiting for this game forever.
I had a few glitches in that Witcher. I know that.
Yeah, it's a few.
Man, that game took forever to install.
It's forever to come out. Delayed,
Mhm.
delayed,
Delay,
Batman
delay,
delayed,
delay,
delayed.
and then on
And when
top
it
of that,
finally comes out, it's broken.
Yeah.
Halo Master Chief. It's like every big game, there's something
Mhm.
wrong with it.
Yeah.
Right.
They're trying to
Think
rush them
though,
out. They're trying to rush them out
I
because
know you would think though in 3 years they done tested that game enough
you
to
would
find
think
them
so.
glitches.
the thing is that what happens is that the graphics get better on these games. Like these
Mhm.
graphics get better on the games. The problem is that it takes longer to test them, and
Oh yeah.
therefore people don't have patience because we want things now, now, now. So they say, well, we can
Mhm.
fix these with updates.
I have the
So we'll just release
patience
the
as
game
long
as
as you
it.
bring
I
out
would
a
have waited
decent game and not have it
Yeah,
broken all the
but
time. That would,
they can't take a risk though. The problem is that people pre-order for these games, and then if a game gets delayed, then pre-orders get canceled. Therefore, they
Mhm.
lose money, and when they lose money, that's not a good sign, and therefore a lot of businesses get closed down. So whenever you delay stuff, like that's what happened with South Park. South Park got delayed, and then Obsidian was closed or whatever it
Mhm.
was, and then they had to be bought by Ubisoft to continue the game. So a lot of
Right.
these game companies, by the time these games get released, because they were waiting so long, or that they didn't market it right, or something went wrong, they tend to rush the games out. Like that's why Call of Duty is always every year, because people are noticing that it's a trend every year. It's Call of Duty, but in order to make that year, they have to have two companies work on the Call of Duty, and so it's like really it's like it's bad. They're trying to perfect it, but unfortunately, you can't perfect it if you're rushing it.
That's true.
And honestly, I just blame the managers or the higher ups that are just rushing. They don't care about the quality. They said
Right.
that can be fixed with
Right.
updates,
Mhm.
and
Yeah,
it's
they
stupid.
got some patching stuff going on. Like they have the mentality that they can patch all the errors and
Yeah.
mistakes and
Mhm.
stuff once they get the game out. And you got developers. I don't think developers are solely the ones. You got developers who they want to get the work. They want to get everything that they can done with the game. But then you got publishers cracking the whip and telling them
Mhm.
you got to get it out by this date, and then they get it out, and we got to wait for patches. I mean, now Nintendo's going through it, so I mean, we're not safe from anybody anymore. It's like
Right.
you
Mm-mm.
need to really, honestly stop pre-ordering. Period. It just no pre-ordering
Yeah.
whatsoever for
You're
pre-order
right.
bonuses that aren't crap. You know, I mean, unless you're giving me an actual figurine with a pre-order bonus or some crap, then I don't want to hear it. You're not
Nah.
giving me anything.
Right.
You know,
Yeah.
so I mean, and then you have them in. I guess you know how Kickstarter is.
Mhm.
Pre-ordering is pretty much Kickstarter. That's all you're
Mhm.
doing. You're pre-ordering a game that essentially you're telling the developer you want this game whether it's finished or not.
Mm.
Mhm.
Don't know what I mean. You're paying attention to all the things that are going on with the game throughout it, and some people will cancel their pre-orders. Kudos to you guys, but those people that seen all the negatives and they're still like, "Well, I'm still gonna get the game," then want to scream about it after they get it, and they're like, "Dang!" But I don't blame them because developers really, developers and publishers really need to pay attention to detail. They need to get their quality back up. Like back in the day, we never had this, and I don't understand why that's a thing now. Why is it okay for devs to just throw a game at us?
Well, I think the reason why devs are having problems is because of the fact that because the budget is so huge now. It's so huge, and there's a team of so many people, and unfortunately, they have to meet a deadline, because if not, they start losing money because they got to pay the people who are working there, and that's why they let a lot of developers go right afterwards. I know that that's no excuse, but still, that's the reason.
Whatever happened to Drive Club?
Drive Club. What you say, Trent?
What's the
PlayStation
secret?
Plus edition of Drive Club. It's gotten
Yeah.
quiet again.
Where's
Yeah.
that? Where's the PlayStation Plus edition of Drive Club?
They promised.
They
No one's talking
promised.
They
about it.
lied.
What happened? They lied. Yeah, it was supposed to be day one with what? Wasn't the original was supposed to be day one when PlayStation 4 first released?
Yeah.
That was the
Yep.
original promise.
Yep.
Yeah.
They lied.
They
It's all
lie.
about it's all about the money. They're not worried
Yeah.
about. They don't care about
Yep.
consumers or whatever gamers.
Nope.
They're all about the money.
Games are quite
And
That's
that's
it.
all of them. That's all of them. Every last one of them.
Wait,
Yep.
what'd you say, Coupon?
I said games are way too expensive to make now. Like they're doing blockbuster
Yeah.
videos.
Yeah.
It's like, dude, chill out with that. I understand people want better graphics in their video games, but there's at some point gamers have to realize there's a sacrifice, and
Oh
you're
yeah.
sacrificing awesome, rad, big graphics over actual quality. You're getting, this awesome visual, but the quality of your game is just lacking in some cases. Not all the time,
Right.
but a good majority of games, you'll get it. And you're like, oh, this looks awesome, and you play it, and then you're like, that's it. That's all that's in it. Like, why did I buy this game? Because of the graphics. Well, I mean, no, I don't want to hear it. Next gen, that's what you wanted, right?
Right.
Yeah.
I agree, Coupon, but
That's it.
We gotta put our foot down at this point as gamers.
Right.
there's a thing of what the graphics, like what you just said. But the problem is, the funny part, you said the graphics, but the graphics when they get here, they're not even what they showed us. They're like
Exactly.
a downgrade. Everything
They're
is
dumbed down.
Witcher is
The attention to
downgraded.
patience.
Start off
Watch
nice,
Dogs
you get
downgraded.
some
The
kind of
Division will be
downgrade.
downgraded.
Uncharted is going to be
Don't trust
downgraded.
anything Ubisoft shows you.
You ain't lying.
Wow.
Anybody
Don't
shows
trust
you.
anything they show you.
Nothing nobody shows you.
You know what's funny?
Wow.
Because with Watch Dogs, and I'm going to bring Watch Dogs up again. Everybody knows my feelings
Lord
on Watch
have
Dogs.
mercy, Will.
No, I'm going to keep it brief. When they first showed Watch Dogs, it looked amazing. Blew my mind. I'm like, there's no way that this could have been a PS3 game because that's what they announced it as. It was a PS3 game.
Right.
Then we kind of said, no, there's a PS4 coming out, which we were right. But then after that, when the PS4 finally came out and all this stuff, and Watch Dogs was supposed to be a launch title and all this stuff like that, we're like, oh my God, we're next gen. This is amazing. Oh my God, look at all this. By the time it finally came out, we didn't see any footage from it. We didn't see any footage from Watch Dogs literally until 2 weeks before the game came out. And the moment that we found that out, it was crap. It was too late. People already pre-ordered it on the thought that that was the best this was the best graphics we're going to buy. And the fact is that since there was no games at the time, people still bought it because they're like, well, I don't have any games to play, so I'll play this crap. And it was crap. I'm sorry. I didn't like Watch Dogs. It was crap. All right, but that's the end of the
I actually like the game. The game had its potentials. It's essentially I'm gonna put Watch Dogs in Splatoon's case. It's essentially the same thing. It was a decent game. It had some good mechanics. Everything was good about it. It's just like with Splatoon, there are some errors. There's some glaring errors and issues that needed to be addressed, and people they more or less addressed it with Watch Dogs over Splatoon, so it's in the same thing. They're both fun games. They both have good potential. I'm home, so you can stop worrying.
Okay.
In the car. So I'm gonna get back on in just a second. I'm gonna come in on my computer.
Okay.
All right.
Well, I got a question for you.
What's up?
Is Assassin's Creed Unity the new Watch Dogs for you?
Oh my God, I didn't play enough Assassin's Creed. Honestly, it's worse. At least
It's broken.
At least I was
Trying to
able.
play the game.
Yeah, me
I
and
don't
Trent
know.
tried to play. Me and Trent tried to play Assassin's Creed. Assassin's Creed came out in November. You would think an update would have fixed all the problems by now, right?
Yeah,
Oh boy, we were wrong. We were playing multiplayer, and we couldn't get past a certain section because a guy that we killed wasn't classified as dead. He had no health bar, so you couldn't hit him anymore. He was invincible because he died, but he was still moving, and we couldn't progress the mission unless if we started all over again. And it was so freaking annoying. It was so annoying. I mean, it was fun. The idea and the concept of it was so fun, but it was. It's aggravating that it didn't work.
It took like an hour.
That comes from them rushing
Hour?
that game
Wow.
out.
Yeah, it was a 3-part mission.
Yeah, it was a 3-part mission, and we literally we're like, I don't want to do this all over again.
Yeah,
and to find out that the
that's
same
bad.
thing is going to happen again. I'm like, no.
So
I let my friends borrow it. I'm like, look, I'm done. I'm gonna borrow your Kingdom Hearts, and I'll be good with that.
There you go.
That's what I do with that Watch Dogs. I played that, and then next thing I know, about a week later, I traded that in.
I mean, at least Watch Dogs did work pretty much for most of the
Yeah.
part. There were glitches, but at least it worked for most of
Work
the
for the
part.
most part.
Yeah,
I don't know. Games don't become movies.
I know, and this is upsetting. Even the
I'm
next Grand
sorry.
Theft Auto, I'm like terrified for like the next Grand Theft Auto, the next Uncharted, like the big games. I'm like scared because they're gonna be forced to rush this out. But they,
True.
so I'm like, I don't
Nice
know,
big game.
I don't know. I mean, they delay it. Like Zelda, when it comes to Zelda, I am not worried about Nintendo with Zelda because Zelda is phenomenal to me, and what they showed so far already blew my mind away that any game has to offer. And even though that there was no fighting in it, they didn't even show no temples. They just showed Link riding on a horse in an open world Zelda. That blew my freaking mind. They didn't even show us the full details of the graphics or anything. When Twilight Princess first came out, my mind was blown. But then they literally delayed it by a year, and the game was so much better for it. The graphics and the things just was better. It looked like it was a finished game. So I have everything. When Nintendo says that they're going to put ideas in something, I have every no doubt in my mind that game is going to be legendary when it comes out. I have no doubt in my mind that's going to be legendary. But that's just my thought.
So, has anybody checked out this game called The Division?
No.
No. I've seen reviews on it, but I haven't
They're going to
checked
be
it out.
showing it at E3. It looks from these pictures, it looks pretty good.
That's
Oh,
not what it's
no.
going to look like. That's what Watch Dogs
I know,
look like
because
too.
it's
That's the
Ubisoft.
same
Well,
way, yep. That's the
it's
same way they did with Watch
Ubisoft.
Dogs.
Trust
Yeah.
it. Don't trust what you see until
Why don't
you
you
have
treat
it.
it like that in Assassin's Creed Ascension?
Yeah. They'll lie in the heartbeat.
Yeah, they lie in a heartbeat. That's what they do. They're known, like Ubisoft is known for doing this. I am not falling for it. I'm not falling for it.
They gotta really show me something in E3. I have to be honest.
Well,
I
Right.
believe Nintendo and Microsoft probably will have the best shows. That's just my thoughts.
Gears of War 4 is already slated to come out. So
I'm
well, they're
sorry.
going to be showing
there we
it
go.
at E3 too. That's why I
Yeah.
want to watch it. I want to see Gears of War,
Mm-hmm.
more Fallout 4, and I want to see I want to see Call of Duty Black Ops 3.
Oh yeah, definitely.
They're going to show that. I know they're going to show that. They're actually going to make a big deal about that Call of Duty
I
game.
just hope it's
You
not
know
about a dog again.
that, and I'm
Well,
hoping
Those, it won't be in Black Ops.
I'm
There won't be
hoping
no
they
dog in there.
announce
From the
another
last Black
Battlefield.
Ops, they got a lot of work to pick up on Black Ops.
Oh,
Because
yeah.
I'm
Looks
seeing
like
a lot
If
of
they
people
keep
complaining
they
about
keep
Black Ops 3.
on the ground, then
Right.
that's okay with me.
Right.
All this old jumping around and all this old crap. No.
All that, what I call it, the Halo jump.
No.
No,
I
it's
don't mind
Advanced
wall running. Now,
Warfare
to be
2.
honest, I don't mind the
like
wall running. I don't have a problem with the wall running, but all this
Right.
bouncing in the air, shooting.
But
Yeah.
that's the
No.
future of war.
No.
No.
Nope. They need to keep Black
War.
Ops.
No, that's the
Exosuit.
future of being a coward.
That's
You
the
hate to stand it like a
exosuit.
man and fight.
Yeah, it should be gun
That's
on.
what that is.
Black Ops 3 should be gun on gun. Whoever pull the quickest is
Right.
the one that's gonna win.
Yeah.
That's right.
That's what I want.
I'm actually tired of these little Call of Duty, Battlefield, all this with this. I call it the Halo jump.
The Halo
After
jump.
that
that's-
advanced
That's what I
war,
call it. 'Cause
300 feet
it's
in
the
the air.
Halo jump. Halo came out with that jump.
But they're the best ones to do it. It's Halo. I expect that in
That's
Halo.
the game for that jump, but not my
Right.
yeah,
Call
because
of
it's
Duty.
space. It's
on my
about being out
Battlefield.
of space and stuff.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Well,
They keep Black Ops 3 on the ground. Miss K will be happy, and she will probably buy that on both
Same here,
consoles.
Miss K.
well, you know, your
Same
Call of
here, Miss
Duty
K.
games is what government be working on.
Right.
Futuristic war.
Right.
I just
So,
hope that it
before you-
doesn't
But all
doesn't
this
get too
jumping
futuristic.
and
Yeah.
dodging in the air.
Look, y'all
Yeah,
gonna
that's
see
crazy.
Destiny. Some
Watch
of
it
them
be
Destiny
Titanfall.
already
Watch
has.
it be Titanfall. That's
It probably will be, but I like
I think I'm
Titanfall.
sure
I
it's
love
alright.
Titanfall.
I like Titanfall. I don't know why
I love Titanfall.
people should have gave that game a chance.
Yeah, I know. You know what's gonna happen
Oh,
when
yeah.
Titanfall drops on the PS4? Oh, it's gonna be the greatest game
Oh, yeah.
ever. How much you want to
Well,
bet?
the
And
second
know
one
what?
better have a
Xbox will
story,
be
though.
mad.
They should
Mhm.
actually announce it at E3 is dropping it on PS4.
The watch will be a
They-
great
Probably
game.
when
Microsoft
2
gonna hate
comes
it.
out.
Titanfall 2 is coming out. They do have rumors, but they already made the announcement. EA made the announcement that it's not going to be shown this year.
Yeah, it'll be
Okay.
next year
It's
probably.
not
They're
going to
going
be
to
shown
close the
this year.
servers.
It could at least
I can't
tease a
wait.
little bit.
But it could still be a
I can't
surprise. They
wait.
may just
Could be.
They might like,
they
you
might be
know,
lying.
some of these
Yeah.
game companies, they say, "Oh, we're not going to show this at E3."
And then they lie. Yeah.
Yeah, they lie.
Sneak around that corner, be like, boom.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Yeah.
like I said,
You know what else I want to see?
people that talk trash about Titanfall,
Yeah.
it's gonna be the greatest game ever on the PS4. I
I
just
don't pay
see
them no
it.
mind.
It's gonna be
You
videos
don't
made
pay
out
them
the
no
game
mind,
on
Miss K.
YouTube. Oh, it's
I
the
know.
greatest game
Yeah.
ever. Yeah, instead of your
That's
ass buying the
actually
damn
the game I
Xbox One.
But
That's
I
the
think
game
the
I
problem
said.
with
Yeah.
Xbox though, the problem with Titanfall was because it was on Xbox and nobody was willing to spend $500
Yeah,
on
well, I
Xbox
understand
at the
that.
time because there was no $400 option. It was a
Exactly.
$500 option only,
500 or else.
or else. And so
Or else
nobody's
play the
like, look,
360. Yeah.
I just spent $400 on the PlayStation 4.
Right.
So they
People
don't
won't
even
spend that
try
money.
it. And then on top of that, you need Xbox Live. So if you just spent $60 on, if you spend $450 on PlayStation plus their online service, and then you have to pay $560,
Right,
and
that's
plus
a lot of
another
money.
$60 for the game, it's a lot.
Yeah,
So
Right.
Yeah, that's the reason
Yeah.
why I paid $20 for both of them.
I don't blame you.
I traded all my old stuff in because I knew I wasn't gonna touch it again.
Right.
$20 a piece. That's what you do.
That's how you have to do it.
That's why if you buy a game and you like it, keep it.
Yeah.
You never know.
There you go.
You never know. That's it.
I'm telling you, I still have a Wii.
You're nothing
It's
wrong with
put
that.
up, but I
nothing
still
wrong
have
with
a
that.
Wii. And I think I still have a 64. I'm not Nintendo 64. I'm not sure. Yeah, I have one.
I wouldn't mind getting some retro consoles like the Dreamcast. I have got to get
Oh,
a Dreamcast.
bring the
The
Dreamcast.
Dreamcast
back.
is the
Bring that.
bomb.
Oh,
Buy some
yeah.
Bring
pawn
it back.
shops.
Bring
Oh
it
my
back,
God,
please.
You might be able to
that
find it in
console.
some pawn shops.
Oh my God, it would be
I
awesome.
don't know. I might can find it here, actually, the Dreamcast.
The Dreamcast?
Oh, I
Okay.
miss my
I got the
Dreamcast.
black one and the white one.
Wow.
I had the
I
white
might
one.
can.
How would you guys feel if, like, next E3 or even this E3, that they randomly say Dreamcast 2?
Oh my
Dude,
God.
pass out.
Remind me at the market.
I
I'm
will
going to
get
get it.
my pre-order and be dead at
Honest,
bed.
I
I
wouldn't
would pass
care.
out. I was like, oh my
Man.
God.
I will
that's it
be
for me.
cautious.
Man, you said you wouldn't care.
No, they can go stay away. I was a Sega guy, so
He's a Sega guy.
yeah,
Oh,
it's like
that's
any
okay.
no, they can stay
Sega.
away.
There's
Oh,
one
That's
Nintendo.
don't
it.
do that.
So he said, I was a Sega guy.
Super
I don't
Sega's not
like
even gonna get
Nintendo,
E3 though.
Genesis.
So you the Sega guy that heard all that.
Yeah.
I hated that
Sega
Sonic
got butt
game.
raped by
Oh,
Dreamcast.
I hate it.
I hate it too now.
I hate that game.
Sonny got butt raped.
Yeah.
Sega
Sega got
got
butt raped by
They did,
Dreamcast.
Miss K is stripping out.
Oh no.
Now wait, say something, Kuuppon.
Hi.
Hi,
Yeah, we
Coupon.
can
How
hear
are
you
you? We're glad you
You
made it
can't
home.
hear me?
Well, she made
Yeah,
it safely at home.
You didn't run over Amiibo on the way home, did
You
you?
didn't hit a
Oh,
curb or
Lord.
nothing, did you?
Some dude tried to get all up in my lane. I'm like, okay, sure, you can have it. I just
Was
went in
it
the other
cute?
lane.
No.
So
No.
it is rumored that there's going to be a Dark Souls 3.
3,
at
yes.
E3.
Really?
Why?
Yes.
Damn, she's like,
The
wow.
second one was so glitchy.
I know.
I couldn't even play it.
I mean, I don't have nothing against the game. Just why?
Well, because
Why
everything-
not?
because everything-
No, is it super? It's not super popular. It's just a niche game, and everybody. I mean, there's people
You
that
have to
like
be a
it.
certain type of. You have to kind of like that.
it has a huge cult following, though.
Yeah.
Okay.
A lot of
Yeah.
people just like the sadisticness of it,
I
the
see.
fact that it's so brutal. You got the chocolate bar.
The game that's brutal is hatred.
You got both of them.
That's a brutal game.
I'm glad you brought that up, Miss K.
Ooh, care to sell me one of
gonna
the
be a
jigglies?
great
Care to
game.
sell me one of
Yeah.
the
Jiggle, jigglies.
You got Jigglypuff.
No, coupon. Stupid.
Keep playing with her jigglies.
Hey, are you gonna keep both of them, or
Y'all
you
a
gonna
mess.
use
Y'all
use
stop.
Will is
one?
getting one of them. I told Will he could get one.
Oh,
So
that's so
we'll
nice.
get one, but
I'm trading
fine.
her a Greninja, an extra
He's
Greninja that I
trading me
have.
because I need a Greninja,
You
so
do.
Well,
Cool.
yeah.
hell, I
Look
wish
at
I
you, have
knew
them all
that
by
because
now.
I got Greninja. There were Greninjas all over the place down here.
Yeah, there wasn't none in my. I was Greninja out. It was a drought.
Dang.
I'm gonna tell
Greninja
you, your
drought.
comment.
If you want, Coupon, since Coupon has an extra Jigglypuff, I'm actually getting another Jigglypuff from a Target, so you could give it to Lynn if you want and do the trade with her. If she has a Greninja.
Are you okay? That's fine.
You have an
If you
extra
want.
Greninja, Lynn?
No, but I'm gonna run out and see if I can find some.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
Well, I have an
Look,
extra
I
one,
probably
and
have it in here,
All
Markel.
right, Coupon. We could still do the trade for the Jigglypuff or Greninja, and then I'll keep that extra Jigglypuff for Lynn. So then I'll trade with her.
Yay!
So then that'll be that. That'll be
Okay.
that. So there we go.
It's
Easy.
called connection.
I can't send it today, obviously. I just
I
got back.
still
I
want
can't
Yeah, that's
a
fine.
Robin. I want a Robin. I don't care if I get Lucina. I want a Robin.
Well, hold on to your britches, honey, because my Robin got cancer. However,
I heard.
I have a friend who's sending me a Robin, and then I got another dude who has a friend who wants a villager for his Robin. Not sure about if I want to give my villager up for that Robin, but I'm gonna check it out. We gonna see if you can find
No,
a
do it for a
villager.
Ness, but not for a Robin.
I'm
Just
getting
letting
the
you.
Chinese villager and the Chinese Mar. Unfortunately, I mean Wii Fit Trainer. Sorry, the
I'm so
Chinese
jealous.
villager and the Chinese Wii Fit
I'm so
Trainer. I'm getting
jealous. I
those
just
two.
want a Ness. I want a Ness. I want a Ness and a Lucina. I just want to finish Wave 4. That's all I want.
Would you be interested in a nest that I might be getting an extra one of?
Yes.
Are you?
No promises though.
All right, no problem.
I gotta see because I might be able to get more than one. So who else?
Well,
needs
if
a
you
nest?
get more than one, I want the other one.
I really want a Ness, like, really badly. And if you can get an extra Lucina, let me know right away.
I be having some hustlers on my team. They're like, yeah, I can see.
I'm so happy. I'm so happy she's the Amiibo queen.
Yeah.
I
got
said,
every Amiibo that came out.
What?
there's another amiibo that I gotta get that I'm not mad about, but it just kind of was a sneaky little amiibo, Chibi Robo. What the
I
heck?
want it too.
Yeah, right. I'm gonna get him. I'm gonna try to
Sneaky
get
little
him.
bastard pops up out of nowhere. Okay.
Yeah, but you have to buy him with the game, and I'm scared
I
that
don't
Nintendo's
care.
gonna.
I don't care either
Nintendo's
because I'm
gonna do
gonna
this.
play the game.
No,
Yeah, I'll play
I'm
the
like
game.
really scared that Nintendo's gonna do this from now on. But this is what I think Nintendo's gonna do.
They're gonna do this all the time because there's
Yeah, they
gonna
are.
always be a
Yeah,
game
but
that,
it's only
like,
gonna be
I think-
temporary.
I think what they're doing is that's temporary, and you might get the Chibi Robo later without the game.
Yeah, like that Mario.
I think they're gonna do it with like Mario.
But
Right
like a
now,
month later.
yeah, like maybe a month later they'll announce Chibi Robo
Yeah, but I
Amiibo by
still want
itself.
the game though. The game looks fun.
I honestly don't want the game, but hey, if it's cool, whatever. I mean, sorry Nintendo, way to bait me, but no thanks.
At least give it a try.
No.
Like no, she's selling that thing right back on Amazon or eBay right immediately.
Pretty much. I'll pop that bad boy over. Got my Chibi Robo. Who wants a game?
Only Coupon.
It's a game.
Only Coupon. Amiibo queen.
Why let it go to waste? Give somebody else a game. You know, I don't
Yeah,
mind.
that's what I
I
did with
might
that Mario
doing that.
game, that Mario Party or whatever it was. I bought it, kept the Mario Amiibo, sold the game.
Wow.
I waited. I wanted that Mario. So
I waited. I waited because I knew he was coming separately. I was like, I'm not buying no.
And he's really
Mario
easy
Party
to
for
find
that.
now.
Yeah, he's easy to
it's
find now.
Yeah, he's very
But I
easy.
mean, if you can make a good chunk of change off of selling the game, then you just essentially paid off for your amiibo.
Well, I ended up
And the game.
basically breaking even. I ended up paying
Breaking
like
even. Okay, well, that's
$15,
good.
for the Amiibo. So maybe a couple dollars more than what
Oh well,
you
you're
get
giving a
for the
game to a
store.
person who wants it, and
Yeah.
you got what you want, and you got your money back.
Yeah.
So it's like you basically
Yep.
paid.
I forgot the name of this website, but it's a website where you can trade and you trade video games all over the world from different people, and it's not using actual money, but it's like it's using some type of I
Bitcoin?
forget how, huh?
Bitcoin?
They're too expensive, Will.
No, I don't think that's it.
Bitcoin is like a crazy currency
It's
now.
very expensive.
No, there was something else that it was something some other. It's a website. I gotta find the name of it. I'll find the name of it. It's pretty cool. I got a friend who uses it all the time, and he's always getting like 3 or 4 games for like way less than what you would get for like used games and stuff like that, and he can find pretty decent deals. I'm like, how'd you get that? Oh, I just went on the website and sold it and gave it to some other person. They traded me for something else for like $5. I'm like, for that? Okay.
Well, if you get
Okay,
another
cool.
nest and the moment I'm waiting for that message, I'm gonna be like doing one of your famous screams, and like literally, I'm gonna be like, "Ee!" See, that's exactly what I'm gonna do. But this time, I'm gonna legitimately do it correctly.
So tell me why I almost flipped out when I saw that Harvest Moon is coming to the Wii.
Yes.
Oh,
I had
like,
to post that on Facebook.
I'm
Yes.
so excited. It's also coming
Yes. All time.
mobile. They also put it on mobile. I'm like, I don't care. I'll get it for the Wii U. I don't care
Yep.
about no damn. Now, if we can just get some Animal Crossing on the Wii U.
Oh my God,
No,
that
I'm
would
surprised
be
they didn't
the
do
bomb.
that. I'm surprised.
Exactly.
They doing the home wrecker on the 3DS, but they can't do it on the Wii U. Why not?
They may do it. They may show it at E3 though this year.
I'm sorry, it's
Animal
called
Crossing is the
it's
bomb
called
name.
home decor, but I keep calling it home wrecker.
Home record. That's what it is. Are you getting the Amiibo
Animal
cards?
Crossing home wrecker.
Are you
No.
guys
Mm-mm.
getting?
I
No.
was thinking,
No
of
way.
getting them, but then I'm like, you know what? I already got the actual figures. I'm good.
No,
I'm done.
no, there is no reason to get no Amiibo cards.
I
No.
don't think nobody wants the damn Amiibo cards. They're
No.
not gonna sell.
They want the figures, but
I don't know, but one of these days I need to check around my town about these Amiibos.
Mika, you probably got all of them in your area.
No, actually,
she got like a
probably
rural
don't.
area.
Oh,
Cause
really?
They over
I don't
there.
know. We have a lot of kids because they into that Skylander and all that stuff.
Yeah,
So
but I would check anyway because you can
They
make some
But if
serious
it's
money.
funny,
I could
Yeah,
probably
but
get all what y'all looking for in my
Yeah.
Walmart, GameStop,
probably
Kmart, Target.
you can find some nests, hand them over to the gentleman yonder way.
What is it? Nest the blonde one?
No,
No,
No.
Lucas is
definitely
the
the
blonde
dude from
one.
Mother.
Mother.
That would be Lucas, who's the
Lucas.
blonde one.
Lucas.
Yeah.
Oh
Ness
my
is
God.
the one with the hat.
I know he's like
Mother. He's from the game Mother.
Mother and Earthbound.
That's the one as Will is going
We
crazy.
have to put an emphasis
That's the
on
one
the
I'm going
er.
crazy for, but it's the hardest one. It's the biggest unicorn of them all.
Yeah,
If this
I
was
like
My Little
literally.
Pony, it would be like I don't know what's the head pony's name.
Ooh, I got something.
Who
I got
knows?
something that's so funny. Listen to this. Listen to this. So when I went to go and pre-order my Nest at the time, there's a GameStop that I was gonna pre-order him from. Tell me why when I went back to go and get my Amiibos for on over by Best Buy on that same strip, that freaking GameStop does not exist no more. It is gone.
Wow.
I would have been so flippin' mad if I had pre-ordered it from there and found out that place was gone and been like, where is my freaking Nest coming to?
They probably would have called you and told you to go to the
They
other.
better have, but that was so weird, and it wasn't even that long ago. Like, wow, just
But it's
in the
out,
time
huh?
that I pre-ordered, from the time that we pre-ordered to now, it's gone.
I'm very upset
weird.
because I was
So
waiting by the
weird.
computer all freaking morning, waiting for the 2:30 to hit on my end for the website, and the website never came up. And I'm like, what the? And I
Yeah,
was
you had,
angry.
you had to
Okay.
go there.
Yeah, I'm done.
We're running out of time, y'all. We're running out of time.
All right.
Okay.
Trying to keep it at 45 minutes to an hour. So, anybody else have any other topics to discuss other than Amiibos?
Nope.
How about let's do it a little. How about I got questions for all y'all.
What's up?
How have video games shaped your life?
That's a good
I'm
question.
I'm a
Yeah,
diva, so
good
I mean, I
question.
don't know. No, I'm just kidding.
Good one, Mika.
I can answer
Well,
that.
for me, since I was a kid, when it was considered arcade,
Okay.
uh,
Waiting.
well, I'm sorry. Good God. But it changed my life just saying that I'm still
Kuuppon.
into video games right now.
You
So,
know what? It looked like Look like Doom is saying something, but I can't hear him.
I cannot hear him.
Oh, you
No,
can't
I
hear
heard
Yeah,
him?
him
Doom,
though.
Doom is
I'm
talking.
listening.
We can
Doom
hear
is
him.
talking right
You
now.
No,
can hear
I
right.
heard Doom though. I heard
Yeah,
he.
Yeah,
Doom is
he's
talking
I
right
talking.
heard
now.
him.
We just have to email him when
Wow.
he's done. Let
Can
me
you
see.
hear me
Hold on.
now?
Okay, just
Yeah,
let me
I
know.
can.
Let
we
me
can
know
hear him.
because I
Go ahead.
can't hear him.
Go ahead,
He's saying
Doom.
something. He's saying
Yeah,
something.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah,
I
go
can.
ahead.
Yeah.
we can, but I don't think they can.
Everybody can hear me?
I
They
Not
can't
can.
hear
I
him.
can hear
everybody.
him.
Lynn, I don't think Lynn can hear you.
Lynn can't
I
hear you.
can't hear
She
him. Dirty,
can't
can
hear
you
him.
hear him?
Nah.
Dirty can't hear him. Everybody else can hear him. Trent,
Yeah.
can you
Well, hold on. Let me
hear him?
back out. Hold on.
He backing
Oh,
out. He
he's
said he gonna
backing
back out
out.
and come back in.
All right.
Oh my.
Well, while he's doing that, I actually can answer that. It shaped my life because if anybody's seen any of former videos that I posted, it was a actual shout. It was like a callback. You said where the real gamers at, Miss K, and I
Yeah.
had responded to it, and I had said, video games helped me get through a hard time because I had lost my mother at a young age, and my dad had introduced me to video games. And through that, we were able to heal because our whole family would just play video games all the time. We,
Right.
have dinner together. And video games essentially was just what helped to fill that gap from, my mom missing and my
All
dad,
right.
not having his wife and things of that nature. So that's how it shaped me to be a better person to, just in sense I could have went any old different way, been out on the street and
Yeah.
did something strange, but that kept me in the house and kept me
Mhm.
focused, and of course with my dad being there to monitor what I do and to raise me, I stayed on the straight and narrow, and I think I'm doing good.
Yeah.
So
Hmm.
Yeah.
yeah, that's how it helped me shape my life.
That's
So
what's up.
kept me
Awesome.
Mhm.
Well, I'm
Go
with
ahead,
you.
Go ahead,
Dom.
Jim.
Go ahead.
What I was saying, for me, when video games was considered arcade,
Mhm.
it kept me, like Coupon said, on the straight and narrow. But my parents wasn't monitoring me because there was no need to at the time. But now, as me being a 42-year-old man, yeah, I think it's a good thing that we have these video games and such. But it's a good thing in my opinion. So
Yeah.
Next.
Mhm. Oh, Mika.
I'm gonna go for you. For me, growing up, I was the oldest in the household. My mom and dad were together for years and years from high school, and one day he did cheat on her. She
Wow.
got she lost her way, and she started doing drugs.
Mm.
And it was a way for me when I got home
Yeah.
from work, school, trying to keep a household, me and my grandma together. It helped me lose it at my mind and go where I needed to go
Right.
in order for me to be where I am today. So
Okay.
that's the reason why I play video games. I'm not going to stop playing video games. And I'm going to tell people video games are not bad. I have a nephew who's ADHD, and if I need to keep him busy and focused on something, I use that in my house because it keeps him focused.
Mhm.
It keeps him out of the streets. It kept me out of the streets and it kept me going straight,
right,
not making
Mhm.
left and turns at the stop signs and going over here to hang with this friend. Because I'm going to
right,
tell you, I went to school with a lot of people, and half the people I hung out with at school are now either on drugs
right,
Mm.
or all they do is go out and drink and party, and I don't do all that.
right.
I'm
Hmm.
39 and I'm tired.
Damn, you older than I am.
What? I just don't look it. Don't be mad.
No, you don't.
Not at all.
I know I get
Dang.
it all the time.
That's that
Like,
berry juice. None of us look our age.
you
That's
know,
it.
There you go.
I ain't lying. I get people ask me that every day. You
You
don't
don't
look
look
it. Well,
their
hey,
age.
Yeah, you do not look
You
anywhere
don't.
near
You
that
don't.
at all.
but yeah, yeah,
My God.
Oh
it gets
wow.
me.
That's
Yeah, it gets me through
awesome.
my times.
Mhm.
For me,
Wow.
video games growing up was it's literally video games have been my life always. I remember I was really young. My sisters, we had a Nintendo and we would play, and we would live like we would like live like in the really bad area in Philly. It was like the worst, and my mom was like always like, my mom didn't really speak English, and so she met my father and all this other stuff. There was just a bunch. I had a handicapped brother and just everything, and he would play games, and my sister would play games, and they introduced me to Mario, and then I played, and then eventually I played it more, and I was like an awkward kid. I didn't really like to talk to anybody. I kind of like to be in my own zone, and video games became a way for me to like just chat with other people and just look at where I'm at now. I mean, I'm like talking to everybody like through internet. Like video games brought what we have now, the internet, and I feel like like video games is the pioneer for cell phones that we have, everything, virtual reality, and it's all starting from video games. And I love the fact that I evolved with that. You know, like when I grew, video games was right there beside me, growing with me.
Right.
The graphics were changing and everything was different. And like it went from arcades where we had to pay, you know, 25 cents,
Right.
you know, like, you know, things like that. And then it just evolved. It evolved into like pixels, and it was just like mind blowing. Especially even like back then, I can imagine like when Atari would first come out, and people were mind blown that you can control these pixels on the screen, and it like blows people's minds. And then like then you ask a kid that today, be like, really, you were blown away by that and stuff like that, and they just don't get it. But the thing is that what I like is that I grew up with the majority of video games, and just seeing how, and this is why I'm still a Nintendo supporters, because Nintendo grew up with me, and even though that it has that like nostalgia factor, that's the thing. But video games got me through a lot of times. It got me through the bullying in school, it got me through the you know, the dark times. It was the best way to ignore real life and literally just be in a reality where you felt important, that the task that was given at hand, you know, you saved the princess, you saved the world, you saved this, and it was all because you did it. Even though it wasn't you personally, you did it though, and that felt good.
Yep. You said it all in a nutshell.
All right, Dirty.
Come on,
Dirty. Video game, man, since I was probably 4 or something like that. I started on the Atari 2600. One of my brothers actually had at the time, and that's when I was introduced to it. But video games actually, you know, it kept me out of trouble, because living in Chicago, I lived in one of the worst projects there is in Chicago. So, Cabrini Green, you know what I'm saying? It was like, that's all it was trouble out there. So it kind of kept me, you know, close to home, you know what I'm saying, in my room. You know, I did go out and, you know, do a little stuff, but video games really kept me out of trouble as a youth, you know, growing up, even in teenage years, you know what I'm saying? It was countless times, you know, I could have been still outside, you know what I'm saying, and things happen to like friends and stuff like that. So it's like, I'm like, you know what, until I get out in this situation, this is where I'm going to be at, in my room playing my games. And then, you know, I didn't really have, you know, I come from a big family, and I'm the youngest. The next two that's next to me were sisters. So I really didn't have no, like, little brother, you know, to mess with or, you know, to play video games. But it was just me. It was by myself. And my two sisters ahead of me, they wasn't into it, you know what I'm saying? And then the other brothers, they was like, you know, grown in their early 20s, you know, they done left the house. So it was just me and my video game.
That's it. Wow.
Anybody else? Trent?
All right, man.
No, Trent. You want to?
I don't have like a really bad story or anything. They're fun. They really haven't shaped me in a way. I do find like sentimental memories now, since I'm a little older, like playing Kingdom Hearts or Sonic. It brings back memories, and it's fun. I have a lot of sad story.
No, I mean, I know that we all had like sad stories.
Oh, there's a violin playing in the background.
Like, oh my god, it's like just.
I don't think they were sad stories. They were just, you know,
just real stories.
Stories of your life, you know.
As we're telling this, I'm pretty sure somebody who's listening they may have the same issue we have.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
Exactly. And they might turn to go to video games and it helps them,
exactly.
That's what it's about.
That's
Video
why,
games is the best way to
Pay
ignore
it forward.
reality.
right?
Exactly.
What best way to avoid it, boy?
Mm-hmm.
Get
It's
ready for
just,
Mortal Kombat.
it's with anything else.
Yeah.
Like
That
if you see yourself in a bad situation, you find something else to,
Go play
to
Grand
find,
Theft Auto.
yeah,
That way you can
to
Get
vent
through
to.
it.
I remember the first Grand Theft Auto where
Damn,
we
okay.
had the news where you couldn't. They didn't want us to play it. They took and put a code where you couldn't get the blood in Mortal Kombat.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
Man, ooh, I stood in line for that first Mortal Kombat. I got it from
Dang.
a place y'all might not know this if you're not old enough. It was called Babbage's.
Oh,
Wow.
we had that in the mall.
Yeah, Babbage's, man.
I remember that. Oh my god, that was a while ago.
Whew.
Stop showing your age, please.
I think they had it. I think they had it in the mall. They had it. They had that store in one of the malls here. But then like it was so short lived by the time like I started to like really go there. I just remember it was an amazing place, and then Funkoland was introduced to me, and then that's like, and I was like amazed by that place because all the games that were on the wall, and it was from every different console, and I'm like, oh my god, they got Mega Man too! Just like I got so excited, and I don't know, I'm very excited.
It amazes me how y'all remember most of those games. I remember a lot of games, but just can't bring them all out. But I
Yeah.
played a lot of them, so just let
I
you
know
guys
you
know.
played, let me see if you can remember.
Trent playing now.
Yeah, you playing. I hear sticks.
Kingdom Hearts.
Playing Kingdom Hearts, I hear that X button being pushed.
That's a gamer for you.
There you go,
My
Trent.
age, man. Techno Ball.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, oh yeah, that's one of my
Oh.
favorite games right there. Take my ball.
Tecmo Bowl. What was one of my favorite games growing up?
Pac-Man. Pac-Man was one of
There was
mine.
Yeah.
Pac-Man, but I
Pac-Man was
think
number
that
one.
Oh
I
yeah, that's
think
number one right
honestly, my
there.
number one game growing up was Super Mario Brothers 3. That was
Oh
my
yeah,
thing. I
yeah.
loved it. And Zelda, when I played
Mine
that for the
was
first time, oh my god.
mine was Zelda and the Super Mario. I think it's Land. They introduced
Which one?
Yoshi. They introduced Yoshi.
Oh,
Right,
Super Mario World.
right.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah,
That was my
that was
shit.
crazy.
That and
Mario Brothers is what brought Super Mario out.
Yep.
So
Yeah.
that's how I feel.
man, I remember Mario Brothers, and we got that Nintendo magazine, and it had that code in there to get the live.
Right.
That's
Get
it.
that AB boy.
And my favorite Zelda game was the gold cartridge that it came with Super NES. That was my favorite
Oh,
Zelda.
Link to the Past.
Right.
Yeah. It's crazy. Oh my god. The memories of video.
Yeah, yeah.
That was when E3 was the bomb. You couldn't
I
really-
remember back when Nintendo Power was the bomb. My god, it was the thing to get.
I found one of them magazines one day.
But Nintendo Power
Oh,
sadly,
I still have some of those.
you still
And
do.
they still have the demo disc in them.
What, for PlayStation magazines?
Yep.
Yeah, they're like worth like a crap ton of money.
No way. I gotta find them.
If they're like in pristine condition though.
I don't
So,
know.
like,
But
there's like a
some
person
of them
that
still have the demo disc in them. I never took the demo disc out. I still have my demo disc though.
That's good. That's
Yeah.
good. Keep it. Keep
I wish I
that.
could sell some of these. What did I find? I moved and I found one. Remember AOL?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
I found one of them where you get that free trial. And then when you didn't want it, you call them and you want to cancel, and they
Right.
give you another free trial.
Right. That's what I used to
That's the
do.
best way to get
A
in.
lot of people did that.
Yeah.
They call that a loophole.
Yeah. My
I mean,
mom used to
they
do it all the time.
Yeah.
I still have an AOL account, so
All right, so me and Miss K still gotta go. So Miss K, go ahead.
I guess my memories of gaming, I didn't really start gaming until I was a teenager because I really did do bad stuff. I was doing bad stuff. I'm just going to put it like that. So I'm not going to say gaming made me go in a positive direction, but I guess it didn't make me go in a negative direction either because mostly I started gaming when I got in the military, and I went in when I was 19. So I was in my teens, even though I dabbled. I used to sneak to the arcades and stuff like that. But it it's a positive influence for me anyway, because that's how you meet people, cool people like you guys, and we're friends for life. You know, that's what it's about. I'm an only child, so therefore my imagination is beyond this world. You know, I have an imagination, so for me to play video games and be, you know, brought into that world, you know, whatever I'm playing, that's cool because I have an imagination anyway. So gaming, you know, to me it's a positive thing, and that's why I have to have fun. I have to be around people that like to have fun because I did negative stuff. You know, I'm just being real.
Right.
Before gaming, I was doing negative stuff. You know, talking about knocking people side the head. I did it. You know?
Oh my God, Miss K.
That was a little violent, you know. So gaming kind of calmed me down. You know, it's not that I won't go toe to toe right now because I will, but it calmed me down. You know, as long as I'm with cool people, you know, among cool people, and I'm having fun, you'll see a different side of Miss K. You know, you'll see the actual fun side of me. You know, because I am a Gemini, so there's a fun side, there's a dark side.
Exactly.
I'm just being real. So
exactly.
That's my experience. You know.
They say I'm
cross her path.
They say I'm mean. I'm gonna tell you.
I warn you now. Caution.
So silly.
You got them gun clips and stuff. No,
yeah.
She ain't gonna ask you twice.
No, I ain't gonna say that twice. Ain't no negotiation. We call it.
You gonna be playing Call of Duty on the streets, but
Gary, we call it the no-fly zone. Hashtag
That's right.
no-fly zone. No, you ain't getting away with too much with me.
No. Gotta watch what you say. Click. That's all she's gonna say.
That's it. But like I said, with my friends, I'm not like that with y'all. Y'all know that. You know, I like to cut up.
She be like, let me hear you say that one more time.
One more time. It's gonna be on YouTube.
Yeah, little hand motion.
She be like, let me see you do that one more time.
Oh my goodness. I just go play a game of Grand Theft Auto and shoot people and get away with it.
No, wow. Okay.
That's why I say hatred is gonna be like another Grand Theft Auto.
I might have to check that
Isn't it already out?
Yeah, Hatred came out yesterday, I think.
But they're not letting people stream it because it says so.
It's an adult-only game. It's an adult-only game, and
the kids are gonna get a hold of it. Believe you me.
Yeah. I mean, to me, it's not worse than any other game that's out. You know, like Grand Theft Auto to me, but. They're not letting people stream it on Twitch.
It's more in your face, though.
Killing on the
that's what I heard. What do they think reality is? Exactly. Where you live. I mean, you can get in your face in reality. So.
Ain't no safe zone. You ain't safe nowhere.
That's what I'm saying.
Maybe this game is actually good.
You live in Chicago. You already know.
Yeah, dirty. Yeah.
Yeah, I already know. Gary, Indiana is right.
I used to live on the south side of Chicago.
Oh yeah. You know, we already know how it is, so that's the reality right there.
But maybe games like Hatred need to be created so that way that it keeps psychopaths, like people who kill people. Like, it'll keep it out of the streets.
You ain't know about that. They're not sane enough to sit there and play a game. I mean, they want to actually go. I don't know.
Exactly.
I guess.
A lot of people like to mimic what they see.
Exactly, you're right.
That is true. Yeah,
I mean, you know, you could have some people with mental disabilities that are playing these games.
Right.
They'll want to
go out.
It is a gift and a curse.
Yeah, that's it.
Gift and a curse. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's kind of, you know.
So, Lynn, what's your story?
Let me tell you what my story is. I don't really have a story. Basically, I was a loner growing up, so. Even though I have, you know, younger brothers and sisters, but we all did different things. You know, I was more of a very quiet person in school, and you know, kind of standoffish, do better by myself than around others. So playing video games basically allowed me to break away from that. And to have fun, especially when, you know, we got these next-gen consoles to where we can actually chit-chat and talk amongst each other. And so being around you guys have actually brought it out a lot because, you know, me showing facial all on the internet, I've never done that.
Wow.
You know, and I'm thankful for you guys and for meeting you guys, and we met on gaming consoles. So or social networks, and we're y'all are good people, and I'm very glad to have met you guys, and
feeling mutual.
it allows me to be amongst my peers.
That's it.
Because here, nobody understands what the hell I'm talking about. Anytime I speak on anything in reference to gaming, in reference to technology, in reference to whatever, they're like, "Oh, here, my phone broke. Can you fix it?" Okay, what did you do to it? What was the last thing you did to it? Blah blah blah. So
they'd be like, I don't know. I turned it on.
Exactly. So like, I feel like I'm basically alone or by myself out here because no one understands anything, and so to be able to come home and to play games like Splatoon with my friends and things like that, I am amongst peers. I'm amongst people, cool people that I would never have met otherwise.
Right.
So I guess gaming has brought to me kind of bringing me out of my shell, so to speak, because I've always been very shy. You probably wouldn't know it, but I've always been shy, even in high school. I've always been the one to play the backfield. I want you to not notice me.
Right.
So, back in the day, I was always dressing in baggy clothes and stuff. That's back when I was real skinny and cute. So now I'm just grown and sexy. So it's like I'm very thankful that like I said, to have met you guys and to constantly meet people of like interests, like minds, and to be able to actually discuss things with you all, and y'all understand what the hell I'm talking about.
Yes, ma'am.
That's it.
We'll tell you.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that is my thing, and the things I don't know, I just ask, and y'all will tell me. So
that's
cool. Anyway,
I don't know what you're talking about.
Mario Kart Blue Shell. There we go.
I know, right? Like what? What is that? Oh my God, I can't talk to you.
Exactly.
What's that?
What's that?
That ain't nothing.
Chips, salt, and vinegar.
Oh, okay.
Oh no, Captain Crunch today. No Crunch Berry.
I know that's right. The food is ready.
I know. Well, we
gotta start cooking.
Yeah, we're gonna end. We're gonna end the podcast. But yeah, that's actually a great note to end on. So thank you, Mika, for that, because that was an awesome question.
Yeah, the food is ready.
Yeah.
The food is not ready for me, but yes.
I'm surprised.
The food is about to be ready.
Yes, it is.
Oh, y'all know. A quick note, y'all know that the Comic-Con box sold out.
That's a good thing.
I got mine.
This is the second one. Me too, girl. And I can't wait.
So we're gonna get unboxings, right?
Virtual hot dog.
Where's this unboxing?
Wait, we haven't gotten them yet. They're mailing them out this week.
I seen the one up from Kuuppon's unboxing, but
yeah.
I will get
no.
Well, my own.
Lynn.
They over here sending me.
I'll get my subscription next month. How about that?
Yay! Oh, the comic bento?
Yeah.
I hope you like it. They've announced the themes. Cinematic theme is this month. I forgot what the theme is for next month, but for this month it's the cinematic theme. So that means it's books that are geared towards movies or almost movies.
So Batman.
So next month is Navigations Through Time. That's next month. So
I get next month.
Aviator.
Get the navigation through time.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So yeah, I'm excited. I'm actually excited for both of those subscription boxes. Like I said, I looked at a ton of videos, subscription box unboxing. Kuuppon, I love yours with that Japan crate. I just can't afford it right now.
I'm gonna have to go check.
So I'm just you need to check out that Japan crate. It's nice.
I will.
And you get with the one she chose, you get a candy kit. So I like that too. Either one or two candy kits. So I like that.
I said, oh my gosh, she's smacking all in the video, eating candy and.
Well, at least you keep it real, raw, and uncut.
You supposed to be on there taste testing, so you can let everybody know what you
Damn, she was taste testing. I said, look at
All
Kuuppon.
right.
There's some people
Kuuppon was all
that
hungry and stuff.
I was, but there are some people that like do those food boxes
Right.
unboxings.
That
They don't even
nature
eat the
box.
food. They just put it to the side.
That
Oh, this
pisses
is
me
cute.
off.
Like,
No,
what does
that
it taste
pisses
like?
me off. Yes, don't
Like,
be doing
them
food
try to
unboxing.
describe.
You're not
Oh,
eating
oh,
nothing.
this is nice. You
That's
eat it
another
later,
thing.
and I'm just like,
If y'all want to eat healthy, y'all should try the nature box.
We don't want to eat healthy.
No.
Eat
No.
healthy sometimes. Hey, they
I
be having
actually
some
have
good
the
stuff.
nature box. I'm
Oh
actually,
my
I have.
God! What are you?
I
How
just
many things are you subscribed to?
Damn,
Hey,
boy,
wait a minute.
get the money.
I canceled my nature box the other day because I'm just tired of it. But yeah, I've been doing the nature box. I just didn't make any videos of it because I just was like, whatever.
It's food.
Yeah.
I mean, it's food, yeah. It's just like Japan crate. But then after I did the Japan, I just like the Japan crate better. I don't want to
Yeah, but
do
your
a
crate is cool. The
I didn't want to
Japan
do
crate is cool.
an unboxing of some food. I mean, they're healthy snacks, but I'm just like, oh hey guys, look
Oh
what
no, I want to join Blue Apron. It's this cooking.
Oh, there she go.
I know they like to cook, so they send you recipes with all the stuff that you need to make it.
Oh, that's awesome, actually.
I might be hitting that one up, and then I'm gonna be
That's actually
cooking and
very
burning
cool.
down my kitchen and
Exactly.
taking it on video of it.
Yeah.
I
No,
thought
just can't
about
wait.
the bow candy one, where you get
Who?
candy every month.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they've got candy subscriptions.
I just don't
check
trust
that
food
out.
coming in the mail, though. I'd be too scared.
It's candy, Will.
Hey,
What do you
Well,
mean?
oh
Why
yeah, that
not
is
get it from the
candy.
grocery
Well, no,
store?
no, with
kinds of
candy,
food
yes,
from
but
the
I'm like
mail.
talking about like with nature box and things like that. I'd be a little.
Hey, I've ordered
They're
a
good.
pizza
I
from the
haven't
mail.
died yet, so hey, you're
Yeah.
doing
Well,
something
I
right.
guess, I guess if they're,
What's
you they're
that?
official.
Yeah.
I went and ordered them crickets. Yeah, me and my niece tried them. My niece and my cousin
Crickets.
tried them crickets. Chocolate covered crickets.
Oh hell no!
Vinegar
No, thank
crickets.
you.
No,
That's
no.
okay.
Sour cream and
On that
onion
note,
I'll
crickets.
leave the bugs to the nature freaks. I'm
Yeah.
not
They
eating
taste
No
just
bugs.
chocolate covered bugs for me.
No
No.
thanks.
like chips. These
That's
weren't chocolate
wonderful.
covered.
I'm glad you like them. No thanks.
I love bugs.
Tried that.
I
Hey,
eat
they're not
bugs
bad.
all the time.
We probably all do, especially if we eating chocolate. We
True.
probably all eating bugs.
You never know.
They've been
Think
there.
those are peanuts and they're not, huh?
What is it? The
There you
bean
go.
boozled?
No,
What I
peanut
don't
tastes
know
good.
won't hurt me. That's all I'm
That's
saying.
true.
Well,
But I
my
don't
mama
need to
used
know
to
that I'm
say,
eating a bug.
That's what y'all need
well,
to
my
do.
mama
The
used to say,
bean
what
boozled
don't kill
challenge.
you makes you stronger. So,
Okay.
What doesn't kill you make you stronger.
Get the
Come on,
$1.
I was just talking about that girl. Oh my god. Yeah, she got fat. So what? Leave the girl alone, man.
Okay.
Dang.
Yep, we leaving. We doing it. We get ready to close out. So yeah.
Do it.
Hit the button. Click, click, click. Bye bye.
It hurt my finger. I don't know
Why
why.
would you want to look? We need to do active memes over here.
Mm-hmm.
Act out what Kuuppon is going through right now. I done hit my damn finger. This is
I heard
yeah.
it. I heard it at work, but now it's hurting
I bit
more
my
because
finger.
I got all this salt and stuff.
Ow, Charlie!
Ouch, Charlie. Ouch.
So y'all
All right,
ready?
so everybody,
My finger.
we gonna do our outros. This has been over an hour. I know. We gonna have to do better, y'all. We gotta do better. We was waiting on our special guest who never showed, but maybe he'll be on
Probably
next
got.
week.
I
I
think he
don't
got
know.
caught up.
At
Yeah, I
least
think
next week
he
y'all
got
get
caught up.
special
He wasn't
guest.
at the office or whatever, but I'm pretty sure. Hopefully he'll make the next one. So
Well, y'all
Well,
get a special
we won't
guest.
even mention it until then.
yeah, until he
Then
comes, he's
so
surprised.
we'll just leave it.
Yeah.
So we'll go ahead and let everybody do their outros, and we will end it here. I'm hungry, so I'm about to go eat.
Some beans, right?
No.
Rapid fire
Some corn
outro
dogs.
starting
Some corn
now.
dogs.
Yep.
Not the corn dog.
All right. Rapid fire outro starting now. Hi, I'm Kuuppon Game Diva. Thanks for having me. I'll see you guys later. Bye.
Peace.
Bye.
And I'm going to start out next. My name is Meek Meek from MeekMeekGaming, a.k.a. Basic Geek. I'm going to go cook now. My outro is out. Deuces. Fist pump. Later.
All that good stuff. Next.
Next. Go ahead, Dr. Doom. Go
It's
ahead.
your boy, Dr. Doom, aka the Grim Reaper, telling you to come visit my page, you mother suckers.
No, initially you were asking. Now you're telling.
Yeah, he's got to get aggressive.
Gotta get aggressive.
Yeah.
The doctor is aggressive.
People on YouTube don't listen, so he's got to
He
get
needs to
aggressive.
use
Actually,
his
they don't.
magnetic powers. Just to be like, be like,
Yeah. Y'all go subscribe to Dr. Doom, you know, because
Just check me out.
Everybody-
Oh,
he
yeah.
needs motivation, y'all. Y'all need to help motivate him. Straight up.
Please motivate
Yeah.
me.
Please subscribe to Dr. Doom and
We
me.
all could use a
And
little
MeekMeekGaming.
motivation now.
Yep.
That's it.
Yep.
All right, next.
Next.
Trenton.
Trent.
I'm Trent, the Trent Network. He said short and sweet, and I'm done.
He kills me.
I know, right?
Short and sweet. Go on, Trent.
Dirty.
What's
Look
up?
at Dirty chilling.
I know.
Wake
right?
up.
Oh, dirty.
That's all that's
Oh.
I'm actually
that's
playing my game now.
Oh. Oh, okay.
You know, I'm playing some MLB. This is, you know what I'm saying? I'm about to get on that Splatoon. About to
Yeah.
get me some
All
pizza.
right. All right.
There you go. There you go.
Awesome.
Gamer for life.
All right.
Mhm.
Will.
Oh.
Will.
Really
Power
will.
to the people.
Hi everybody, I'm Will from the Will of Gaming. So be sure to check it out. We're gonna be doing Gamers Nation during E3. So if you guys are interested in seeing Gamers Nation E3, be sure to check that out. And goodbye, so long as you bid your bid. I don't know the words, but whatever. Sound the music if you guys know the words.
Just say goodbye.
All right.
Am I the only one left?
You are the only one left.
No, Miss K.
Miss K.
I don't need an outro. They do.
Miss K.
Miss K.
Miss K. Okay, you want me to do it for you? You want me to do it for you, Miss K?
What's up?
Dragon Ball Z it to you.
You want me to do your outro for you, Miss K?
Yeah, you can do it.
Because y'all know Miss K is too cool for school, and so she now she's got somebody. Okay, here we go.
Let's do it. Go ahead.
This your girl, Miss K. Check me out on Facebook on Soldiers That Game. Check me out on YouTube, 219 Gary IND. Y'all know the deal. Y'all know what's up. Most of you already know who I am anyway. So come through, holler at your girl, and yeah. That's what's up.
Guys, you down packed.
So good and down pat, like every word.
She got
Every
it.
single
I got
word,
it.
exactly. Oh my God.
That's my friend for me. I
Go
tell you.
in. Go in. Go in.
Go.
Go Lee.
Okay, and then of course, thank you guys for watching. Again, this is Lynn, aka iPod One Reviewer.
All right.
And last that I checked, I had a little over 700 subscribers, so I'm still on that road to 1,000 subscribers. You guys rock. You guys are awesome. I'm going to have some more videos coming to my page soon. It's going to be maybe some monthly things. I might have some subscription box openings, and I might do some reviews or whatnot in reference to that as well. So be on the lookout for that. William, I need you to critique my videos, William.
Yeah, William.
Lynn.
So yeah, thank you guys for coming through and hanging out with us here at Between Gamers Podcast, episode 12. So we need the code word. If you guys made it this far, say Splatoon
That's it.
in the comments.
Yep.
Yeah.
Splat what? Splat you.
Doom Nation, baby.
There you go, Julie.
Gaming, people.
Will of Gaming, people.
That's
All
it.
right.
Don't make me say Scorpion, come here.
Oh,
Get
Don't say get in here.
Sub-Zero.
Fatality.
On that note, I guess we are out.
Bye.
Come on, Dirty.
I'm gonna figure out what I'm gonna do with these
Dirty can't think of nothing.
He don't got none.
Oh, come on, dirty.
Brutality.
All them